Welcome to Cloud Dancer Speaks. Well, I want to thank Charlotte Dancer for putting on the last report about the little girl that was shot. Fair dues. So we see another miracle done, do we? She's now off the ventilator. And the first little girl with a heart transplant, as I've told you before, she is now at home. Now, some of you have noticed a rather nasty message I received on YouTube. Now, this young man, he has a lot of problems. He has a lot of anger inside of him. And I feel for this young man. It's like pent-up anger. He's hurting. And if any way we could help him in any way whatsoever, we will do so. For, let's be honest about it, the young men of today are the future of Ireland and the future of the world. So I address him sympathetically and with compassion, for he's had a hard life. No one seems to understand him. All he gets is shouted at. So he's got a lot of pain. So we can do what we can to help this poor man and thank him for his comments on the video. Okay, back to reality, as it were. As some of you know, the team have returned from the camera shoot. They've done very well. I've seen some of what they've taken and I am amazed. I really am. It was a one-off session, and they were privileged to be allowed to do this. So I'm now able to do the video. Adrian has kind of slumped over the video over there. He's sheer exhaustion. Her indoors, I've had to send her to bed, poor thing. You know, when you get to when you get to a certain age, they can't take it.
I ain't been sleeping all day like a certain person I know. Not
See?
too far away.
Ah, well, you see, I've been working too, and I've had problems.
Oh yeah. Problems with keeping your eyes open.
See, she's supposed to be asleep. Either she's talking in her sleep, or she's wide awake and keep purposely having a go at poor old man. Everyone has a go at me. I don't know why. Anyway, it's getting near our festive season again, St. Patrick's Day, where everyone goes mad and gets plastered, legless, out of their mind. The pubs will be jammed. Oh, you'd be lucky if you get a cigarette packet between two people. It's brutal. The only time it's ever like that normally is during the jazz weekend. Well, as you know, it's the celebration of St. Patrick. And why St. Patrick? You know, why is he the patron saint of Ireland? For a start off, he's not English, he's Welsh. And his name wasn't Patrick. And then he was kicked out of England and he came over here. Mind you, he was captured by the Irish as a slave at one time. So everyone thinks that the Christian religion was brought over here by St. Patrick. Wrong! It's the other way around, actually. St. Patrick took the Christian religion to England. it was reversed round. So we have all these strange people dressed up in funny clothes, and we have the man in green walking and shamrock being sold and worn by everybody to celebrate our own festive season. What the purpose of it is now is lost to mankind. They talk about Patrick removing all the snakes from Ireland. This is rubbish. There was no real battle between the ruling Druids and Christianity. The Druids still exist in Ireland. I know quite a few of them. So why all for one day? It's just an excuse really for the Irish to get plastered and to wear green, but to represent their country, or represent what they are and who they are, which I think is quite kind of nice. Again, the team will be going off with their cameras and taking photographs on Patrick's Day, which we will put on our site, and I'm sure it will be enjoyed by everyone. Healing is going on in great magnitudes towards John Earthwalker and our sister Mariella. We will be working continually on these two. I was told not to mention it, so I won't mention that.
No, you better not.
See, I'm not allowed to mention it. I'm not allowed to mention that she was in pain.
I was not.
So I won't go there. Christine, strange things have happened with you, I know, and I salute you for the work that you've been doing. It's been magnificent. And Shadow Dancer, so you sorted out that little problem with the Holly Wand. Ah, that's cool. That's how the result you got is what should have happened. Now, I don't know, have I missed anyone? Joan? She's gone quiet. Shh. Don't say a word to wake her up. So we hope to put some of the pictures that were taken on today, and I apologise for the delay in these videos. And Adrian, don't fall asleep because you've got to keep a watch on the time. Sure. Poor fella, he's completely exhausted. Well, I can't say I blame him really. They were up early this morning to get out to the airport to do the shoot. And they did a pretty good job, I reckon. Now, I was also asked to mention something about Hearn. What can I tell you about Hearn that I haven't mentioned on site already? When he was on Earth, they accused him of killing deer. He was known as Cernunnos. So they killed Cernunnos, and on his head they put a deer's head, and he became Hearn. This kind of elevated him up to the greatest master, because there's a lot of other things that have happened as well, which I haven't got time to go into on here. You'll find that spirit, I can call one spirit, you can call the same spirit and it'll appear different to you. Why? because it'll appear to what is amicable in your mind, or what is agreeable. Like if you saw the Mighty One in his original state, you'd probably have a hell of a heart attack and a shock, because that would be scary.
He wouldn't show himself to them.
No, he wouldn't. So, you know, they appear normally to what is amicable to them, personally. I see them different, as I told you before. I see them an outline of a humanoid shape, and I see blue energy flashing around. Little globes of blue energy flashing all over the body. That's how I see spirit.
If Kaluna showed himself how he really was, you wouldn't be able to take it.
Canunus?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true. So, it's all to do with energy. Now, the energies have increased in volume. For a better word, the force has increased. This means you'll get a lot of aches and pains which you cannot explain. You think, God, my back's at me, my legs are at me, my head's at me. And you go to the doctor, and the doctor says, well, I can't find anything wrong with you. This is normal. And a lot of you will be suffering from this side effect as the earth undergoes this change. Some people will try and rebel and get angry because they don't understand what is happening. It affects their moods. Their mood swings, they become violent.
Even changing crystalline.
Yeah, exactly. As the Dark Raven once said, they change. They're changing into crystalline beings.
And it has to be complete at the end of the year.
Do you want to come out and finish this video?
No, I don't.
Be quiet, go to sleep.
I'm not.
As Dark Raven once said, the DNA is changing, everything has to change, and it has to be completed by the end of this year. That's the deadline, folks. A lot of nasty things are going to happen between now and then. A lot of good things too. Remember, nothing is what it seems. Hello, he's looking at...
10 seconds left before 14 minutes.
See, he tells me it's 10 seconds. He leaves it to 10 bloody seconds.
10 seconds, get on with it.
Now she's starting. Is there no peace for this
No,
board?
40 minutes have passed. They've already passed 40.
10, 9, 8.
God, will they ever... Will someone out there please send me some duct tape so I can put over her mouth?
Carry on.
Thank you for listening to me. Namaste. Om Shanti.